I'm Bobbie Drew, and I need your support to become the next mayor of Scugog. I'm dedicated to making our community the best it can be, and I will continue to bring my passion, my respect for others, my honesty, and my integrity to the job. I will work hard to ensure Scugog is a sustainable and affordable Greenbelt community. I'll fight to ensure we maintain our quality of life by working with provincial leaders and the region and encouraging industrial and commercial opportunities. I will keep the focus on agriculture and tourism, our main economic drivers in Scugog. I plan to introduce a forum for our agricultural community to express their concerns and work on opportunities to support our agri-food industry. Lake Scugog sets us apart from other communities and historic downtowns, and we need to ensure its vitality. I will continue to support the efforts to clean and heal the lake, not only for the environment, but also for tourism and recreational opportunities. We need to act on and improve our other tourism and community assets, like trails, recreational facilities, lakefront development, and accommodation. Our roads need help. I will lobby our upper governments and for financial recognition of our Greenbelt community to address our crumbling roads and infrastructure. I will support developing a financial and capital plan and stick to it. My track record over my many years demonstrates I am aware that municipal budgets are tax dollars funded by you. They need to be used wisely, and we need to make optimal use of the assets we have. I can promise that this would be my full-time commitment. I will serve our community with honesty and integrity, respecting the public, my fellow councillors, and our staff. I will listen with an open mind. As a leader, I hope to turn vision into action, building a team of independent thinkers and through respectful and passionate debate. I also want to hear your priorities for the future of Scugog. Visit bobbiedrewformayor.com to share your thoughts. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Betty Somerville. I am your candidate to be the next mayor of Scugog, to be your voice at the local council table and your voice at the Durham Region Council table as well. My life experiences not only includes being a medical director on the Canada Pension and Disability Tribunal, but I have an extensive career as a registered nurse in health care. Over the past 4 years as councillor for Ward 1 in Scugog Township, I have been proud to be part of the team that saw improvements to our roads, as well as being responsible for stopping the Greenbank Airport and landfill site and further dumping material that was exceeding environmental standards. With the help of Durham Region, we have improved services to our industrial lands. With these services now available to the established businesses, Scugog is now ready to accommodate new businesses and provide new employment opportunities for those who are looking for new adventures. The continuing beautification of our historic downtown Port Perry is attracting many tourists, along with our wonderful sidewalk cafes. Expansion of the Great Blue Heron Casino will be an asset to our community. Our agricultural sector continues to supply us and our neighbors with high quality and diverse lines of food. We have lots to be proud of and lots to be thankful for in our community. Our community is also known for its friendliness. We need to work together, business, residents, and governments, to grow wisely and to respect and care for one another along the way. As mayor, I will help ensure that we continue to repair our roads, our bridges, and our sidewalks. I will encourage commercial and industrial growth, and thus will ensure a level playing field for all. With your support as mayor, I look forward to a promising period of residential growth, employment, expansion, and infrastructure improvements that will give us all a better future. Let's build on our strengths, work together to move Scugog forward into the future.
Hi, I'm Don Kett, and I'm running for Regional Council to represent you, the taxpayers of Scugog. For over 45 years I've lived in the region of Durham, 40 of those years in Scugog. Both my children grew up in Scugog and were very active in the community and graduated from Port Perry High School. For many years I supported, coached, and sponsored various sport teams and events, which was a great way to get involved in the community. As a homeowner and business owner, I realize how difficult it can be to make ends meet with the high tax burden in Scugog. My plan for reducing Scugog's tax would be to eliminate a large portion of our residential taxes to be comparable with the neighboring rural municipalities such as York Region and Kawartha Lakes. Currently, those municipalities are only paying about 60% of Scugog's tax rate. I want to ensure young families can move into Scugog and that people can still afford their homes during their retirement years. My plan for sustainable business development in Scugog will be the first step in bringing about a budget surplus to help reduce residential taxes. Most recently, I was pleased to be part of the announcement where Maple Leaf Foods committed to investing $10 million into their local processing plant and collaborated with Unifor to bring 40 new employment opportunities to Port Perry. Equally important is the preservation of Port Perry's waterfront. It is a welcoming spot to spend time while participating in outdoor activities with its playground and waterfront atmosphere. We must not allow commercial development of this Main Street parkland, and I will fight to keep the waterfront public for everyone to use. I am Don Kett.
Hello, my name is Wilma Watton, and I'm running to be the Regional Council representative for Scugog. I have been involved in my community since I was 18 and am currently serving my second term as a municipal councillor for Ward 4. I have held executive positions in many community-based organizations and sat on numerous local and municipal committees over the years. Through this exposure, I have developed a strong understanding of our urban-rural mix and the issues we face. I believe it is important to give back to the community that has given so much to me, my family, and my neighbors, which is why I look forward to using the experience I've gained to extend my contribution across the municipality. Our vibrant lakeside community, our heritage and cultural amenities, and our rich agricultural lands are what makes Scugog the place to live. They provide opportunities for tourism and economic development that will help Scugog thrive for years to come. I want to ensure that our residents and other stakeholders provide their input about the growth and development of those important assets, and that it is achieved by getting the best value for our tax dollars. I have organized meet and greets in each ward, inviting local ward candidates and the residents to share in the conversation about what a greater Scugog means to them. Visit my Facebook page, Wilma Watton for Regional Councillor, to follow my campaign. I look forward to meeting as many Scugog residents as possible and respectfully ask for your vote.
Hi, my name is Tom Dingwall, and like you, I'm not a politician, and that's all right. There will be plenty of career politicians at Regional Council, each representing their own communities. But Durham Region is a community of communities, and as Regional Chair, it will be my responsibility to work for and represent all communities in Durham, not just ones where I've received the most votes or financial support. As a police officer and civil servant for the past 26 years working across Durham Region, I've seen firsthand the issues and opportunities in each of our many communities. I listen to both sides of conflict and have the proven ability to facilitate collaboration and find resolutions in highly emotional situations. I believe in our community so much that I've taken an unpaid leave of absence from my career to take up this challenge and effect change. As Regional Chair, I will ensure security and sustainability. Security from harm and crime, ensuring a safe living environment. The security of having good employment close to home. The security that comes when you have affordable housing in which to raise your family. The security to celebrate your culture and personal beliefs openly. The security of knowing your environment will be protected, and the security of knowing that you will have fair and balanced representation at Regional Council. And notably, the security in the knowledge that your tax dollars are being spent both wisely and sustainably to support the inevitable growth in our communities. My entire career has been based on delivering security, transparency, and accountability to Durham Region. I have fought for and defended the most vulnerable people in our society, and I fight for what I believe in. I will bring these principles with me into office. I owe no political favor, and I am indebted only to the people of Durham Region. I make evidence-based decisions and challenge the status quo. I have the proven ability to lead in high-stress situations, and I treat everyone with respect. Together we are Durham Region, and together we can make Durham Region stronger. In October, please vote for me, Tom Dingwall, for Regional Chair. Thank you.
My name is John Henry, candidate for Durham Region Chair. Were you late for work today? Were you looking at someone's bumper instead of watching your kids play soccer or hockey? Were you sitting around a meeting table in Toronto when you'd rather be sitting at your dinner table? About 2/3 of Durham's workforce stream out of all our 8 communities every day, only to be stuck in traffic on the 401 and filling the GO train. Now, don't get me wrong, there will always be people who choose to live here and work in Toronto, which is why as Oshawa Mayor, I worked with the Mayor of Clarington to bring GO train service to Bowmanville by 2024. And it is why we successfully fought to extend the 407 to the 115 by 2021. But if we're going to be all that we can be in Durham Region, if we are going to fully live up to our potential, create a great quality of life, and make sure that your kids can go to school here, work here, and raise their own families here, you and I are going to have to get serious about attracting jobs to Durham Region. That's why we need to create Durham's Job Corridor, a stretch of land around the 407 that will only ever be used by job-creating businesses. My goal as your regional chair over the next 4 years is to market and sell the businesses on the prospect of moving their operations to Durham and to encourage business here to expand, grow, and hire. I can help lead that. As Oshawa's mayor, we cut the city's debt by millions, helped bring in over $2 billion of investment. We helped revitalize the downtown. And I didn't do it alone. We did it by working with my colleagues on council across the region. We did it by being responsive to the people's concerns and respectful of the people we work with. As your chair, I will work with all 8 municipalities, all of our leaders across this massive and diverse region to build opportunity for you, for your kids, and for your grandkids. It's time Durham came together, worked together, built together for a strong future. On October 22nd, vote John Henry for Regional Chair. For more information, go to votejohnhenry.ca.
Hello, my name is John Mutton, and I'm running for Durham Regional Chair, and I want to lower your taxes. For far too long, we have heard it cannot be done. Well, I am here to tell you it can. As Mayor of Clarington, I helped to reduce taxes by putting measures in place that ensured each dollar was being spent as it was intended. And I plan to do the same if elected as Durham Regional Chairman. Keeping taxes low is never an easy task, but the process begins with a review of our core services and then allocating needed funds to frontline services and essential infrastructure. If elected, I not only intend to keep taxes low, but I plan to enhance Durham's economy to create good local jobs, build better roads and reliable public transit, safer communities, and increase accountability and transparency. I am experienced and I am ready to lead. I look forward to meeting you in each of your communities over the coming weeks. To get involved, volunteer, donate, take a sign, visit me on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, or www.johnmutton.ca. And on October 22nd, remember to vote John Mutton for Regional Chairman.
Hi, it's Mohammed Sahi. I'm running for the Regional Chair of Durham. I have been to many universities. I've done Master in Political Science from Waterloo, and now I'm a lawyer. I basically deal with real estate issues. I'm basically running for the Regional Chair because I see every day people pinching pennies to have roof over their head. And I see that we have the highest, exceptionally higher property taxes here in Durham. And my basic premises is that politics should be about the pennies which we spend, which are collected by the people, from the people of Durham region. So I have been, like my principal aim is to take politics away from the spending spree which we are on. And ever expanding budgets and ever expanding lists of employees, and we have to buckle up and we have to reduce our budget expenses. And I would invite higher education instead of businesses who pay less money to our workers here. I would invite the Durham region to a better future which is based on technology, not based on old-fashioned way of employing people everywhere and then just keeping our budgets expanding. And then what my principal aim in running for this position is that I want to compete with those people who have run down this city, run down this region with their old politics. So I would say to the people of the Durham region, vote for me. If you want a new Durham, you cannot have that with old politics.
Thank you very much for the opportunity to be with you today in your homes and businesses. Some of you know me. My name is Jim Howard. I was previously elected to the council of the town of Scugog in 2010 and served through 2014. I chose in the last election not to run and take a 4-year hiatus to develop a business that my wife and I had started in the local area. Some of the issues in Ward 1 concern me greatly, and this is the reason why I've chosen to run in this upcoming election. I feel that I have a lot of creative problem-solving attributes that may benefit the municipality in the long term. I'm a committed individual, focused, and a compassionate individual, a compassionate samurai, if you will. To serve holding principles above personal benefits is really what that means. The Green Bank airfield fill issue is probably the hottest topic in Ward 1, and I understand it's before the courts. I've been out of the loop for 4 years, but I know that the current council has been working diligently to come to a resolve, and I will be there to assist the new council in putting the issue to bed. So I ask that you would support me on October the 22nd as your choice for councillor in Ward 1. Thank you.
Hi, my name is David Leroy, and I want to be your councillor for Ward 1 in Scugog. Ward 1 is basically the western half of the township. It includes Seagrave, Greenbank, Epsom, Utica, and Manchester. It's largely rural and agricultural, but also includes good connections to urban areas. And that pretty much describes who I am. I grew up in a farm in Eastern Ontario. I went to school in a small town, and I've lived and worked in the city. I'm now lucky enough to have my own small farm to the west of Greenbank. It was my proximity to Greenbank that first got me involved in local politics. I helped organize neighbors and fellow residents to oppose landfill dumping at Greenbank. I then participated in some additional committee work, including the Remuneration Committee for Council and the Heritage Preservation Committee, on which I currently sit. These experiences have really shown for me the importance of having our voices heard at Council. I want to run for Council to make sure that good decisions are made for Ward 1 and for Scugog. I want our township to move forward in smart and thoughtful ways. Like many of you, I want to focus on our local environment, on our roads and bridges, and in the opportunities presented by agricultural development and tourism. And it goes without saying that all of this relies on a foundation of sound financial management. Like all of us, I care about where I live. I work here, I shop here, I even play the bagpipes in a local band and may have marched down your street in a parade. Scugog is a fantastic place. It's full of opportunities, and I think it's only going to get better. I look forward to sharing my ideas with you and to hearing yours in return. I need you to help me make the best decisions for Scugog. Thanks for listening.
Hi, I'm Ian McDougall. I'm running for Ward 1 Councillor, Township of Scugog. I am a local professional engineer, father of 4, and a lifelong Scugog resident. I'm proud to have served voluntarily on the Scugog Waterfront Committee, the Scugog Environmental Committee, the Region of Durham Active Transportation Committee. Ward 1 is an amazing ward ranging from the Oak Ridge Moraine to the north end of Lake Scugog, from Uxbridge to Port Perry, encompassing the 5 hamlets, Utica, Ahsin, Seagrave, Manchester, and Greenbank. It also includes 600 acres of employment lands that are virtually untapped. Currently, the Region of Durham plans to service those in 15 years from now. This is not acceptable. We need to ask that to be moved ahead. To the farmers of Ward 1, I cannot emphasize how important the agribusiness is to all of us. You've been here for generations. You've been growing food for Ontario residents and beyond. I support you, your families, your farms, and your businesses. To the residents of the hamlets in Ward 1, I believe your communities should be safe and livable. I believe that your children should be able to walk to the local general store and buy a popsicle without you worrying. I believe that the residents, the seniors, and others should be able to have a transit solution that's affordable for all of us, that works when it's needed. Most importantly, I believe the hamlets are not a raceway for urbanites to go through on the way to the cottage. On October 22nd, I encourage you to consider Ian McDougall for Ward 1 Representative, Township of Scugog. Thank you.
Hello, Durham Region. My name is Cindy Such, and I'm very excited to be running in the upcoming election to represent my neighbors in Ward 2 on Scugog Council. My passion for contributing to community life comes from years as a mother and grandmother, volunteering with various schools and charitable agencies. Scugog has been home to my family for 6 generations, dating back to the 1800s. I was raised in Scugog Township, and am proud to say that I reside in our beautiful Ward 2 neighborhood. I am a border services consultant at Catherine Faint Entertainment in Port Perry and work closely with international artists, tour managers, and the Canadian Border Services Agency. I have over 30 years of business experience that will benefit our township. I'm also familiar with land use planning processes. In 2013, on behalf of Save the Oak Ridges Marine Coalition, I represented Scugog Township residents at the Environmental Review Tribunal hearing to ensure proper green energy infrastructure development on Shirley Road. I truly care about our very special Scugog community. I've been hearing from many residents about their local concerns in Ward 2. Residents want to ensure their tax dollars are spent properly by council and not wasted. They want a healthy lake that is safe for swimming. They want improved roads and traffic flow. They would also like weekly garbage pickup, and most recently, they would like to have easy access to their mailboxes in Prince Albert. I am the candidate who lives in Ward 2. I hope you will consider me to become your voice on council. I really feel we can do better together. I invite you to visit my website, cindysuch.com. Feel free to email or call me anytime, and I would really love to hear more about your experiences and ideas so we can continue to build a thriving community in Scugog Township. Thank you so much.
My name is Charlotte Hale. I'm a candidate for Ward 3 in Scugog Township, also known as the Island. My family is 3rd generation on the island, and I've been a permanent resident for the past 30 years there. I've raised 3 children, and I'm also a proud graduate of Durham College, an alumni of distinction, and I've served that community for the past 10 years as a professor of photography and also as the Associate Dean for the School of Media Art and Design. I'm an entrepreneur in the creative sector, and I understand thoroughly how important that economy is to our region at this moment in time. For many years, I've been an initiator in our community. I founded the Durham Rowing Club. I also started the chess club, which ran in the library. I ran an art gallery above Brock's department store, which turned into an education center, and was responsible for the creative vision for 7 Mile Island as an international center of art and culture. I'm a diplomat, a connector, and I'm capable of strategic long-term vision. It's for this reason that I chose to run in this campaign at this time. In speaking with island residents of all ages, everyone is clear that it's time for a change. Key priorities are safe passage for all of our residents and guests, and also our partnerships with First Nations, with Casino, our services, our roads, our forests, our farms, and especially the lake. The areas of strategic growth and interest are the Island Hall and also an economic development strategy that ties in with the larger community tourism strategy. The island It's your quality of life, and it's our exciting future. Thank you.
Hello, Cartwright Ward 4 residents. Did you know that Ward 4 has the largest population, 5,850 people, which is 1% more than Ward 5? Port Perry accounts for just under 10,000 people, or 42%, while rural population is 14,000, or 58%. These numbers say something to me, and I hope they speak to you as well. Hi, my name is Jennifer Bankay, and I'm running for Councillor Ward 4. I love stats, and after 35 years working for an international publishing company, I know that it's stats that will get buy-in from stakeholders. It's what got us the $106,000 from Trillium Foundation to help build the Caesarea skate park. We moved to Caesarea 18 years ago, and I immediately got involved with the regatta after meeting Mr. Albert Putzi. I then joined the Caesarea Skate Park Committee and focused on acquiring donations through grants to get the funding required. Later, I also volunteered for the Citizen Committee to review salaries for mayor and council, and what an eye-opener that was, in a good way. I have also been volunteering for Meals on Wheels for 16 years and have thoroughly enjoyed it, but it does let me see how some seniors need to live, and that scares me. Recently retired, I now have the time and energy to focus on the needs of our community and would like to continue Wilma's good works and move the needle further by 1, focusing on roads, 2, the Blackstock Rec Center, 3, Parks and Rec in general, and specifically Cartwright Sports Center, 4, Cartwright High School, where I feel a feasibility study would help us understand costs and logistics, turn it into affordable housing for seniors, which we desperately need. And last but not least, ag issues. My hubby used to be a farmer, so I'll count on him, as well as collaborating with the farming community to address these issues. I know how to work proactively within an existing framework to get goals accomplished and not go into a situation with my guns a-blazing. I have no personal agenda, and my objective is to give the people of Cartwright a voice at the council table over the next 4 years. So I sincerely hope you elect me.
I'm Deborah for Ward 4. Deborah Kiezebrink, running for Scugog Ward 4 Councillor. I'm a mom, wife, and business owner of Nestleton Waters Inn. While running our business, I've been busy volunteering. I've been member of Scugog Economic Development Committee since 2013, Central County's Tourism Board member 2013 and 14, Building Business Forum Planning and chair of Port Perry B&B Association since 2014, Tourism Subcommittee member and Scugog Community Tourism Plan Task Force since 2015. Our family built and operate Nestleton Waters Inn, a business that brings over 5,000 visitors to Ward 4 annually, hires summer workers, and donates to local charities. So why do I want to be Ward 4 Councillor? Advocacy. Volunteers don't get to vote. And we've got some key things coming up. EDAC reports staff seeking municipal comprehensive review regional official plan, including development charges. There are budget decisions coming that will affect Ward 4. Will Blackstock Arena get repaired or decommissioned? Will Cartwright Central Public School Crossing Guard pilot project be permanent or be stopped? Will Blackstock finally get school crossing signage? Nestleton, Caesarea, and Blackstock can get lost in council discussions if there isn't someone to advocate and vote for Ward 4. I've watched Councillor Wilma go to bat for us during council meetings. Now that she's running for regional councillor, she's leaving some pretty big shoes to fill. Well, I have size 10 feet, and if you'll have me, I'm ready to work more for Ward 4. When you get your voting kit in the mail, be sure to vote Deborah for Ward 4. Vote for me, so I can vote for you.
Good day. My name is Tara-Lyn Mappin, and I hope to be the next councillor for Scugog's Ward 4, the 986. Blackstock, Caesarea, Cadmuth, North Nestleton, Nestleton, Scugog Point, and St. Christopher's. This community in Scugog has nurtured, grown, and provided for mine and my husband's family for generations. We need to do our part to ensure the same for future generations. This means affordability by keeping property taxes low and getting the most for our tax dollars, to maintain by repairing our roads, infrastructures, and protecting our agricultural lands. Also, to improve and enhance our community. Some projects have already been started, such as the waterfront, improving Lake Scugog, and encouraging tourism. We need to keep these projects going. Continuing from those ideas, We also need to expand and create community areas such as parks, trails, playgrounds, and more. These are just some steps and ideas. Which issues are important to you, Ward 4? What ideas do you have? Please contact me and share them, so together we can build a plan for our community and Scugog as a whole together. You can find my information through Scugog Township, either online or in person. Also on Facebook or Twitter at Tara-Lyn Mappin for the 986 at Ward 4 and Scugog. Scugog Township votes by mail, so keep your eyes out for your voting kit. It arrives this fall. Thank you for your time, and be sure to make your voice heard on Monday, October 22nd, 2018 by voting. Until next time, Tara-Lyn Mappin for the 986. Have a good day.
Hello, residents of Ward 4. My name is Chris Turner, and I'm running to be your next councillor. I have resided in Ward 4 for the past 7 years, where my spouse and I chose to raise our 4 children. I now run and own my own business and have held high-ranking management positions for large companies spanning 30 years. And I believe in good common sense. I believe that Ward 4 has been overlooked for quite some time, and there are areas that need to be addressed. I think people need a clear voice on council, someone who means business and wants to see change. I will bring advocacy, integrity, personal commitment, honesty, and accountability. The #1 issue are the roads and the infrastructure. I will advocate for proper prioritization of infrastructure, repairs, snow removal, and traffic calming in residential school areas. The second issue that residents have approached me about is not getting answers from councillors about concerns and accountability about spending. I can assure everyone that no voice will be unheard, and I will personally reach out to each resident and provide an answer, a solution, or an option, and work together. It's time to turn around Ward 4. On October 22nd, vote for me, Chris Turner.
Hello, my name is Lance Brown, and I'm running for the position of Councillor Ward 5 in Scugog. I'm retired after 33 years in broadcasting at CTV in Toronto. I look at this as an opportunity to take advantage of the extra time I have and my love for Scugog to do good for people, to be accessible to people, and most importantly, to listen to people and respect their opinions, whether I share those opinions or not. I bring a fresh face, some fresh new ideas, a dedication to work hard for those people whose opinions I will solicit, not only for the remainder of the campaign, but also for the next 4 years. I plan on reminding everyone what a gem we have in Port Perry and Scugog. My ward, which includes the downtown, is to be celebrated for its unique Queen Street leading to the lake, for its unique businesses, some of which have been here for more than 100 years, shops and stores in Scugog. What a great combination. People come here, some to stay a lifetime, because of the attraction of not just the downtown, but because people say hello, and they smile when they do it. They're quick to offer directions to visitors, direct them to restaurants or places to stay or places to shop. They do that because they're proud of where they live. We have a great opportunity to continue to build this township the way we want it, with a nod to the past and an eye to the future, with thanks to agriculture, which is so very important where we live, and a look ahead to making it easier for businesses which call Scugog home and others which might be interested in sharing what we have to offer. We need to be progressive. We need to continue to work on a plan for the waterfront and the old mill. We need to further pursue a plan to secure where we wish our future recreation facilities to be. We need a plan for the future of the Port Perry Fair. I have my position on all these things and more, but it's not about me. It's about the people in Ward 5. It's not about my agenda. It's about serving the people who get you elected. It's about Scugog going forward, and if I'm along to contribute, it's because you put me there. I hope you will. October 22nd. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Tracy McGarry, and I'm running for Ward 5 in Scugog in the upcoming election. I'm a longtime resident of Scugog, and I feel very fortunate that I've been able to raise my family here and work here for the last 18 years as manager of community development for Community Living Durham North. Throughout my career, I've had the great fortune of experiencing firsthand the caring support of the community of Scugog. As well, I've been a strong advocate and voice for the community's most vulnerable citizens. As a result of my role, I've gotten to be a part of the greater community by being a director on the Chamber of Commerce for 8 years, current vice chair of the Scugog Housing Advisory Committee, an advisory committee to this current council, and I have no doubt that my leadership skills will make me a great voice for the constituents of Ward 5.
Over the next few weeks, I'll be looking forward to coming out and hearing from you, your concerns, your ideas for a greater Scugog. I'm running because I want to be part of a team that prides itself on preserving the small town heritage that makes Scugog what it is, yet embraces future opportunities to make us better. Creating a community for all people in all stages of life to live, prosper, and grow. I want my children to be able to come home from university and have affordable accommodations, a career, and best of all, raise my future grandchildren in this beautiful place we call Scugog. So on October 22nd, for someone who's dedicated to community, commitment, strong leadership, as well as honesty and mutual respect, vote Tracy McGarry.
Hello, I am Carolyn Morton, a candidate in the October election, seeking the position of Durham District School Board Trustee representing Brock, Uxbridge, and Scugog. Firstly, thank you to Rogers TV for providing me the opportunity to share my message. The village of Blackstock in Scugog Township has been my family's home for more than 40 years. My husband Brian and I have 2 adult children and 4 grandchildren, all looking forward to attending our schools in September. I'm a retired Durham educator, having served more than 36 years in the elementary panel. In 2010, I was elected trustee for Scugog and have served in that capacity since then. I have thoroughly enjoyed my roles in the field of education and would love the opportunity to continue serving. I've contributed in many capacities to the Durham District School Board, having chaired the Finance Committee for 5 years and serving as Vice Chair of the board. My involvement with the Supervised Alternative Learning Committee has been extremely rewarding as I work with students and their families. Another highlight for me was helping to develop a mental health strategic plan, because a top priority of mine has always been the well-being of our students and our staff. My parents instilled in me a strong work ethic, a positive approach to life, and a sense of dedication and responsibility. Because of my upbringing, I have developed a practical, down-to-earth approach to life, which has served me well as an educator and as a trustee. I would consider it an honor and a privilege to serve Brock, Uxbridge, and Scugog as their trustee. My goal would be to represent all elements of our communities in order to provide the best experiences and opportunities for our students. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Richard Damianopoulos, and I'm running to be your Catholic School Board Trustee for the great communities of Uxbridge, Scugog, and Brock. I'm running because I have a vision for Catholic education, a vision we all share, where the voice of parents and students is heard. As parents, we count on our schools to be an extension of our efforts at home, to educate our children and form character, to help them be the best version of themselves. How well are our schools living up to this challenge? I believe we can do more, and that's why I'm running, because parents need to be heard. If given the honor to serve you, I commit to bringing parents' priorities to the board. I'll be a strong voice for parents' interests. As a father of 4, I'm in touch with the needs of parents. I'm on your side, and I'll work for you. I'll always put our students first. This means ensuring our kids and grandkids have the tools they need to succeed, both in and out of the classroom. I'll stand up for Catholic education. I won't forget that our shared values of love, hard work, and respect are what make our community strong. There's no greater motivation than that of a parent. My wife Pam and I are raising 4 kids in our community, so I have a personal stake in this. I'm running to represent parents. I'm running to put our students first. I'm in this to be the change we need at the board, because all of our kids deserve a top-quality education that helps them achieve their full potential. We're blessed to live in one of the best places in the world, and to have a Catholic school system handed down to us by the founding families of our nation. In 2018, we need strong stewardship, new ideas, and a fresh perspective. This election, vote for a strong voice for parents and students in Uxbridge, Scugog, and Brock. Vote Richard Damianopoulos for your Catholic School Board Trustee. Thank you.
Hi, My name is Marco Spiteri, and I'm your candidate for Catholic School Board Trustee in North Durham. I'm running in this election for my children, not just my 3 beautiful school-age kids that attend Good Shepherd in Port, but the kids on my 12-year-old son's soccer team that I coached this year, the kids on my 10-year-old son's softball team that I pitched in on coaching duties, and my 8-year-old daughter's classmates, and all the students of Good Shepherd, St. Joseph's, and Holy Family. We have lived and owned homes in Pickering, Ajax, and Oshawa, and now Scugog, which is our final stop on the Durham train ride for us. I wanted something different for my kids, something that the 3 townships offer, and something that the Catholic school system offers too, family values. I know these regional schools are different than the schools in the rest of Durham, and that's what I wanted for my kids. We've been enrolled in schools all over Durham, but the family values associated with North Durham are the roots of what started the DC-DSB in the first place. There are not many places left in the urban sprawl that offer a quaint downtown and a major highway within 10 to 15 minutes of each other. This was the little secret that we found and that we've always wanted, even when we didn't know it. North Durham is growing, and I hope that one day we can accommodate a Catholic high school. I know funding was recently turned down for the rebuild of Paul Dwyer and the new Brooklyn Catholic High School, but I'm going to be working with the board to find the best option to fuel our kids' minds and souls and get funding approved for a closer, updated, and more facilities. I'm running in this election for my kids, our kids, your kids, and I'm ready for your questions, and we'll find the answers for you, even if I don't know them, because honestly, I may not know, and I won't be afraid to say it. On October 22nd, vote for Marco Spiteri. Contact me at votenorthdurham.ca.
Bonjour, chers parents et lecteurs. Dear parents and constituents, my name is Anna Karina Rushkovsky, and I am running for trustee with the French Public School Board Viamonde. Je suis votre candidate Viamonde. Je me présente dans le but d'effectuer des changements positifs dans le fonctionnement du Conseil. In my professional role as an actuary working in the insurance industry, I am accustomed to administrative board duties. However, it is as an engaged parent that I hope to make a difference, because it is crucially important that parent and community voices be heard and considered. L'éducation et les écoles sont au cœur de nos communautés, et c'est surtout vrai pour la minorité francophone, qui doit combattre l'assimilation tout en gérant les défis posés par des zones scolaires très vastes, qui rendent difficile la rétention de nos élèves. Je fais partie d'une équipe de 5 candidats qui ont tous à cœur une éducation laïque de qualité, tant au niveau des programmes offerts qu'au niveau de la qualité des installations scolaires. Sous la bannière « Rêvons en grand », nous souhaitons faire avancer les projets capitaux, assurer que nos écoles francophones soient équivalentes à celles des écoles anglophones, apporter un esprit de transparence au sein du Conseil, consulter les parents, tenir compte de leur point de vue et de communiquer clairement avec eux, et exiger que nos écoles soient situées à des distances raisonnables des foyers. Car, comme l'indique le rapport du commissaire aux services en français, le manque de proximité de nos écoles francophones ainsi que des installations inférieures sont parmi les causes principales de l'abandon de l'éducation de langue française. Donc, je vous invite à communiquer avec moi en consultant notre site web rêvonsengrand.ca. Le 22 octobre, donnez une juste place à la voix des parents et celle de notre communauté en m'accordant votre vote, afin qu'ensemble, nous puissions rêver en grand pour tous nos enfants. Merci.